Now let's put everything we've learned into an action plan for managing anxiety. Here are some questions about recognizing symptoms and triggers and implementing some of the coping strategies we've discussed. We're going to spend a good amount of time on this so that you can come up with your own plan to take with you today. Go ahead and answer these questions all the way through to the 2 goals that you would like to achieve related to self-care. We'll talk about the last question about reminders in just a minute. Pause the video now to answer the questions and return when you're ready. Before we conclude, let's take a moment to figure out how you're going to remind yourself that you have a plan for managing anxiety and that you've set goals. It may be helpful to review your plan in the morning before you go to bed or before an anxiety-provoking situation. Some people find it helpful to take a picture of their plan and have it easily accessible in their phone. You could write post-it notes of your goals and keep them visible. Maybe you could even ask a friend to check in with you about your goals. What are some of the ways that you can remind yourself about your plan? Please go ahead and write them down. Once more, pause the video to give yourself enough time. Let's talk about what we learned in this workshop. We discussed anxiety symptoms focused on the ways in which thoughts, behaviors, feelings, and physical symptoms interact. We also increased awareness of your triggers and unhelpful thinking styles and identified coping strategies for dealing with those symptoms. Remember that we have to practice these strategies regularly to effectively manage anxiety. Remember also that some amount of anxiety is normal in the human experience. With consistent practice, the coping strategies we learned in this workshop will help maintain our ability to manage anxiety and prevent feeling overwhelmed. We created a personalized action plan to continue to practice in the future. Make sure to use your plan even when your anxiety is low. In fact, it can be more helpful to practice when your anxiety is low because this helps the skills to become second nature so that when you do feel anxious, they come more easily to you. If you feel like you need more support, please contact UNC Charlotte CAPS. Our number is 704-687-0311. We've also listed some additional resources here that you may find helpful. Thank you so much for your participation in this workshop.